know how to evaluate the limit. We have no limit law. But it has to be something where we know a good starting point that is 100% true. So if you were looking at this, what do we know that is 100% true that could be helpful?
The sign of pi x.
What?
It's in between -1 and 1.
Okay, you have to start with the most basic. So -1 is less than or equal to sine of x is less than or equal to 1. Okay, you cannot just jump right in and say sine of pi x, because that is not something that we like have written and drilled into our brains. But we know sine is between -1 and 1. Now, if we change the angle, all that does is change the period, how quickly it repeats. So does it change the high and low points? So from here, I can say -1 is less than or equal to the sine of pi x is less than or equal to 1.
Wait, how did, what, why did we?
Because I'm trying to make it match this, and we said yesterday.
Oh, we started off with just the basic. Okay.
Yep. All right, what do I need
A
next?
squared.
An x squared. Now, x squared would be positive, so can I multiply by a positive number?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm taking all of this times x squared. So negative x squared is less than or equal to x squared sine of pi x. It's less than or equal to x squared. And then what do I need?
That's nothing.
Your limit.
We add the limit
Oh, that's
on every
right.
piece, which is what the squeeze theorem tells us, that we can add that limit. Okay, but what is the limit as x approaches 0 of negative x squared?
0.
We can't do the middle, but both ends are 0. So we know the limit is between 0 and 0. Which means the limit is 0.
How do you know that? Wait, why can't we put 0 into the one that's in between the?
Because we don't have any limit laws for a trig function.
Oh,
I got it.
Ooh, not yet. That's what she's saying.
not. Are you saying not yet or not ever?
Not ever.
Okay, thank you.
Oh. Oh, dang it.
Alright.
Oh, hey, this looks scary.
Nah, that's normal.
Is that one okay?
Like,
Let's try one more.
Yeah, this looks
This
scary.
is fun. Like, I was having a lot of fun making up this problem.
Why are the brackets so big?
Just
Does
so you
that, like,
see
mean
them.
something special or just brackets?
It's just brackets. The equation editor in
Is there a
Smart
problem
Notebook
with
is
that?
very not great.
Why is-
Why do you suddenly have a problem?
Why are you
with the circle?
criticizing my brackets?
I didn't know. I
Come
don't know.
on.
Maybe they're special brackets.
How does that bracket feel?
I like
What if
that you
that
look like you're
bracket
wearing
called
pads.
you?
I know you are not.
Okay.
It's
Negative
You
1.
guys are.
Start with -1 to.
Everybody's just.
To sine to 1.
Sine to 1.
We're giving you a taste of your own. They treat me like cable.
And then what?
Then you add in the over.
Okay.
2 over x.
And then
Multiply by the square root of x plus x squared.
okay, and we can only multiply by it if we know that it's positive.
It has to
Because
be positive.
it's a positive because it's the square root.
Are we doing anything with that plus 1 with that n?
Not yet. So we're still in this term.
So we're multiplying that, right?
So we multiply by this. So we get a negative square root of x plus x squared. It's less than or equal to the square root of x plus x squared
Elaborate.
sine 2 over x. Less than or equal to the square root of x plus x. Now what?
Now we have to do our 1.
Now we add the 1 to everything.
Plus 1? Oh, we have to plus, okay. I see.
For ice cream?
What about limit inequalities?
Yeah.
In the next step.
Oh my goodness. Hey, can we add our limit in?
Now we can add our limit. So we are doing the limit as x approaches 0. Make sure you don't make fat brackets or Grant will criticize you. No problem.
Can Grant check my work just to make sure my brackets aren't too brackety for him?
That's fine.
I think my biggest thing is just that I forget to add the x
As x
arrow,
approaches
x arrow
0.
0.
I think my biggest thing is splitting the bullets.
Well, don't forget
That's
that.
why she harped into us so much about forgetting about writing the limits.
Can I evaluate
Time it takes.
this first one?
Yeah, it's gonna be 0. Or it's gonna be.
I would get the
Wait.
square root of
It's gonna be
0
one, pal.
plus 1 is 1.
Let's
But the
try that.
negative doesn't.
You were
Because
close.
Oh,
And
it
they
go
ops-
negative 0. Yeah.
One is also there, one, two. Oh, yeah, it's one.
So over here you get 0 plus 1, which is 1. So our limit is 1.
I'm not writing that
Maybe
out
whether
though.
we can plug the 0 into there.
We have a limit law that says you can bring a limit under a square root,
Oh,
and then it's
okay.
polynomial under the square root. So we can plug in the
So-
0.
Does not exist if we can't multiply by the, like if.
It doesn't necessarily mean it doesn't exist, it just means we can't use the squeeze theorem to find
Where
it.
on earth are the
So
limit
you
laws
can
at?
never plug in
Slide
the
it.
limits, it is like a sign.
It's like the ones that are just spread.
Not that we know yet. So we have no limit laws saying it's legal to plug them in.
Yeah,
So, well,
She
we're
said
not
yeah.
really going to get a specific limit law change to that, but we will talk more about them.
well, we will.
This should always come out though, as they make the same.
If I'm telling you to use the squeeze theorem to solve it, it will work. so-
But both sides will always come out as the same
It
thing.
should
And if they
work.
didn't, you did it wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so you have a work day now.